Listen, we all know how difficult it is to learn in school these days, and it seems that textbooks are a little outdated. The digital revolution is here, and our kids are learning faster, they're getting smarter, and they're using computers for more and more things every day. The best thing to do is encourage them to use games to learn. I'm going to show you a few games that are out there that start with the Bronze Age, even before the Bronze Age, the Stone Age, and take you all the way through learning about the battles, the history, the agriculture, the money, the diplomacy, the economy, everything to build your kingdom, to build your empire, to build your civilization. As you travel through time, you meet all of the important figures, the Dalai Lama, you'll meet Xerxes, you'll meet the King of Rome, Napoleon, everybody who has ever been a major role, going back to the Middle East, going back to the Persian Empire, going back to the Roman Empire, all of the world history, all in the palm of your hands, all on the computer, and in a video game. Our kids absorb everything that they see, and when they have fun and they don't even know they're learning, that's even a greater benefit. Let's get started with a few of the games that I think are pivotal. When kids are growing up and learning, even adults can learn from these, and the best thing is you don't even know that you're learning. You just come away with the knowledge. Let's take a look. Okay, here we have Age of Empires, and if you want to talk about great gameplay that teaches you all about each colony along the way and the timeline of the world, this is the game. Civilizations include, as we can see here, Spanish, British, Portuguese, French, Dutch, German, Ottoman, Russian. We even have the Native Americans. Here's another thing that we can go through. The original Age of Empires. This is just a brief graph of all of the timelines that they go through. To start off, you're in 400 AD, the Attila the Hun Empire. Now, not a lot of people know who Attila the Hun was, but you'll know who he is just playing this. Justina the Great goes through everything from the Justin II, the Tiberius, the Constantinus, Maurice, and how Maurice died. Now it goes through all this stuff, the timeline of the Byzantine Empire. Not a lot of kids know what the Byzantine Empire is. Heck, I didn't even know what the Byzantine Empire is until I got up to this game. And as we can see, we go through this chart, 600 AD, 650 AD, 700, 750, 800, 900. Now we get to the Macedonian period, and when the Romans were pretty much ruling the continent. Come all the way up to 950, 1000, 1050, 1100, and here we find Genghis Khan. There's a lot to learn about this guy. He was quite the ruler and quite the barbarian, and it goes all through all of this. You'll learn about all of the stuff that happened going through Persia all the way up to 1450 AD. Now this is when the Ottoman Empire begins. This is pretty much the end of one of the Age of Empires beginning games. There's actually 3 in the series. We'll take a look at another one. Okay, here's another one. We have historical ages. This is another chart of Age of Empires, and we have at the top, you can see the Bronze Age. Followed up by the Iron Age and the Middle Ages. These are the historic ages that it goes through. Southwest Asia, Near East, we have Mesopotamia, Ancient Egypt, Kingdom of Kush, Ancient Carthage. Moving on to Southeast Asia, we have the Indus Valley Civilization, East Asia, the Ancient Chinese, and the Imperial Chinese. These are just some of the timelines that these games go through. And just by looking at this, Age of Empires 3, War of the Chiefs, Age of Empires 3, the classic version, we get to go through a whole new level of learning about American colonization, the history of the United States, when the Spaniards came, the American Indians, everything. This is one of the greatest reasons we should never, ever try and stifle our children learning from video games, or even us learning from video games. It takes you through everything. It's incredible. Okay, here we have another game, Civilization. This is actually Civilization 5, and it's an incredible game. It gives you everything that you want to know about the entire world, how to build a civilization, directing units, exploring the world, founding new cities, going to battle to take over other civilizations, control production in your cities, produce new units, improve land, handle diplomacy with other civilizations, technology, food, and these are the civilizations that you can control. Right here, America.
The people of the United States of America welcome you.
Arabia.
مرحبا أيها العجمي أنا هارون الرشيد خليفة.
The Aztecs. China.
你好，我是女皇帝武则天。中国追求和平，以谋求自身发展。人不犯我，我不犯
Other than incredible graphics, incredible learning curve, they give you facts. Like this one. Ice cream was invented in China around 2000 BC. The Chinese packed milk and soft rice together in the snow to make the treat. Marco Polo took the recipe for ice cream and noodles back with him to Europe. You don't even know you're learning, but the game developers put so much information into these games that by the time you get to school or back to your friends, you have everything that you wanted to know. And the recollection, when asked a question, is right there for the kids. They know exactly where it came from and exactly what they're talking about. India. Gandhi.
भारतीय जनता की ओर से मैं आपकी ओर दोस्ती का हाथ बढ़ाता हूँ.
Here's an overview. The Republic of India is the second most populous country in the world and the largest democracy. Another fact, the Indian film industry, Bollywood, makes more films each year than the United States, France, Italy, and the People's Republic of China. These games are packed with information. Here's another walkthrough of Civilization 5, and this is a balance of the economy and some of the learning curve. Over here we have the ancient era, as we can see right up here, and then it goes through everything that's needed. Agriculture, animal husbandry, archery, bronze working, the calendar, masonry, mining, pottery, sailing, inventing the wheel, trapping, and writing. You need a good balance of all of these skills to create a great civilization. I have endless information of how indispensable gameplay and historical games are to the education of our youth. The kids are already pre-programmed from the time they're born to look at cell phones, to look at televisions, to look at computers and tablets, and these are what they're learning with. Textbooks are a thing of the past. And how do I know this? When's the last time you saw somebody crack open an encyclopedia and look something up? It doesn't happen. I don't even think kids know what an encyclopedia is. What I know is what Wikipedia is, and what they know is what the internet is, and a search engine. Before, when you looked something up in a dictionary, you had to turn the pages by alphabetical order. Today, you just type it into Google. I could sit here all day and show you charts, and show you gameplay, and show you strategies, and show you world literature and history. That's in 2 games alone. That just scratches the surface. It's unbelievable the amount of information that's out there just in games. And the delivery method is perfect for the mind of the child. It gives them strategy, gives them economy, it gives them civilizations, gives them communication with other economies, with other civilizations, with other people. This is what they need. This is what they need to grow. This is what they need to learn, especially from the Dark Ages all the way up to today's civilizations.